remember I couldn't grasp how pastors could stand there and speak these truths, yet not be living it in their regular life. And so I was like, all right, God, you better start talking, because I don't understand how this works. And I got to understand, because now like things are churning, and I'm no longer finding solutions in the church. Right. So one day one of my clients shows up and she goes, I have to tell you this story about this woman that I go to, and she's telling me these things that are happening, and it's clicking in my mind. Oh my gosh, that's the answer. Oh my gosh, that's the answer. So I call this woman and I'm like, I need to have an appointment with you. And so I show up, I come to her office, and she's like, well, what do you want to work on? I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know what you do. All I know is that whatever my client was telling me was answering questions about how this all works, right? And so I'm meeting with her, and she tells me, well, I do energy work. And I'm like, oh, that's like the devil, energy work, what? And then I'm like, okay, God, you really better start talking, because I don't understand this. Well, he starts revealing the power behind this law that is God, this law that is energy, right? He starts revealing all these things. And so now I start stepping out, and I'm going, wow, this is amazing. This is so cool. And guess what? I'm thinking, just like I didn't understand what it all was, neither does the people in the church. So I start telling the people in the church, like, guys, guess what I'm learning? Well, guess what? They weren't as open as I was. And so they continued to tell me like that I was being deceived, and that I was being like that this wasn't really God. And you guys, I got to a point where I had this underlying feeling behind everything I was learning, right? I'm learning how to do life at this new level and my significance out here. Yet underneath, there was still this emptiness, because I couldn't understand how people who claim to know God could be so mean and could be so judgmental.